In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can have Jay-Z and Will Smith pay for your next home. Really, in this video, I'm going to tell you about a startup that is helping renters become homeowners. That's right, Landis is helping renters build credit until they can afford their first home. And it's raising upwards of $165 million from investors like Will Smith and Jay-Z. So if you're in the market for a new home, you can literally qualify if you meet some of this criteria I'm going to talk about in this video to have Will Smith and Jay-Z pay for your next home, pay for your first or your dream home. It's an amazing opportunity. Stick around to the end of the video because we got a lot to cover, and I'm going to get started right now. So in a nutshell, Landis Technologies is a startup that caters to would-be homeowners or renters who cannot afford to pay or buy their home at the very present moment. So essentially what they do is they purchase the home and then lease it or rent it out to lenders, so people who rent it out until they can build credit or save money for that down payment and then buy it back from the company. I've seen this work out in when we were searching for a home in the past, when we had to actually stop searching for a home because the rates are crazy high right now. So companies like Landis will help you out in that way. They will purchase the home and help you out by leasing it to you until you can build your credit or save enough for that down payment while they actually lease the home to you. And this is beneficial for a lot of reasons. The client can buy back the home at a predetermined price up to 2 years of when the agreement to rent it was actually signed. Now I believe there's a lot of greatness to that business model and a lot of questionable aspects as well, and we're going to touch on both parts in this video. Now that's a great video on this platform on YouTube by Audrey Rozier, I believe is her name. I'm going to link it down in the description and put a thumbnail right here of the video. Exactly what she's talking about is what are the pros and the cons of Landis Technologies. This is not that video. I don't want to go too deep in the pros and cons of what Landis is. I think she does a phenomenal job. I'm going to link that in the description below, so definitely check her video out. Shout out to her. Now Landis uses its technology platform. Remember, it's a startup, it's a technology platform to search credit scores, to search savings, incomes, and debt, to see who actually qualifies for this program, who qualifies for what they are building, what they are doing. And numbers from the company website that you can actually do research on that we are getting is you must have a 550 credit score, and that's actually on the lower end considering you want to get a good mortgage rate or a good loan from a lending company. You got to go up to 750 and the 600s and above. So you have to have at least a 550 credit score and $30,000 in annual income, annual official income, and as little as $3,000 in savings. So 550 credit score, $30,000 annual income, and $3,000 in savings. Now, based on its assessment, Landis will give the client the opportunity to pick a home, usually between the $300,000 to $400,000 property range, purchase that home for the client, rent it to the client, and then they have the opportunity to buy it back when they're ready, when they've saved enough for the down payment or build a good enough credit. Essentially, they're betting on your success. They're betting on your success as much as you are betting on your success. We all have heard the videos, read the books, read the articles, and heard the podcast on the power of home ownership. It's not only beneficial for you to own property, but also beneficial for your generations and generations to come. That's one of the most secure way of building generational wealth, is owning a property. This channel is all about renting, helping you enjoy your property, helping you manage your property of renting, but we also encourage ownership. For one of the benefits of using this program is you won't have to deal with the hassle of moving. Let's say you bought a house across town, or you are renting and you bought a house across town. You won't have to deal with the hassle of moving. Once you're renting in this program and you're ready to buy your house, you are in the house. You don't have to move. You just sign the papers and you own the property, so you don't have to worry about renting a U-Haul to move. Now on the downside, if part of your rent is indeed added to your monthly or down payment, then your rent would be significantly higher than what everybody else is paying in this current market, or significantly higher than the average rate right now, and that's upwards to the tune of 10, maybe 15%. And another downside, your contract might specify that you are responsible for any maintenance, and this can significantly be heavy on the pockets. This can set you back if your roof suddenly springs a leak or the air conditioning unit gives out. So that might be coming out of your pocket as opposed to renting essentially from a landlord or a traditional renting company or community where, you know, maintenance guy, you just call them if something's wrong and they come out and handle the maintenance problem for you. Now Landis is a New York based company and they're right now operating out of 11 states including Alabama, Alaska, North Carolina, even Maryland. And they're raising money at a time right now when market hikes and prices are pushing would-be homeowners out of range, out of, you know, bidding war, and people are, you know, turning more towards renting. A lot of Americans who really want to are not in a position or have the opportunity to really own homes right now. So this $165 million investment by celebrities and, you know, big juggernauts, billionaires such as Will Smith and Jay-Z will cover things like debt, equity, and it's enough to purchase homes by Landis, upwards of 1,000 homes. So Landis is hoping to convert 80% of his renters or its clients to actual homeowners, and that's a rate that will far surpass every other rent to home program out there. Remember, Landis is not the only one, and this is not an endorsement. They're not sponsoring this video. I'm just telling you how you can go from renting your home to owning your home, how you can take advantage of this program. And this is what they're doing. This is how they're setting themselves up to surpass any other program out there at an accelerated rate, and having the backing of Jay-Z and Will Smith put money into the program, put money into the company. So what they do is they set rent equivalent to its carrying cost or the carrying cost of the home, and they also charge a fee on top of the purchase price on when the house was actually bought. So they charge a fee on top of what they bought the house for. Now, if a client after 2 years is not ready to actually purchase the home after 2 years of renting, then they can negotiate, they can discuss extending that lease, that 2-year program or that 2-year period, so you can actually be able to save more or come up with that down payment to buy back the house from this program Landis. Or they can just kick you out and sell the property to somebody else who is ready, somebody who's ready sur place or right there to purchase the property. That being said, if you have a phone, smartphone, iPhone, Android, right now you can download the Landis app, find out more about the resources of this company, see if you qualify, see what exactly they're requiring, see if it's something that you are actually even interested in. Like I said, this channel is about renting, helping you manage your property, helping you enjoy your rental process and rentals life. The app provides a dashboard to view your credit, manage down payment savings, so actually gives you guides on how you can save for that down payment, how to manage your debt. So if you're somebody who's carrying a lot of debt right now, they give you resources on how to manage that debt, and also insights on how you can actually go from renting to owning a property. Like I said earlier, we all are in different stages in our lives. This channel is for the new student who just graduated college and is looking for somewhere to settle while they start their career, while they try to build their lives, and they enjoy their rental property. They have a luxury apartment and they enjoying it. This is for that person who just can't afford a home and they're renting from somebody, a basement apartment or a basement room, and they renting from somebody who's, you know, giving them a reasonable price. This is for that person who has a roommate who is sharing the cost and loving it, have extra money to do what they want to do. This is for that person who owns a home. I will never knock somebody for renting. I will never knock somebody for buying a home. This is just a platform for everybody who enjoys doing whatever they want to do and enjoy where they're living. So when I saw this news, I really enjoyed it to see this billionaires give back in this way, turn around and put money into programs that is, you know, helping people get out of debt, helping people rent at an affordable rate, and also helping people turn from renters into homeowners. So let me know what you think of this program. Let me know if you've had experience with Landis, if you had experience with rent to own programs. Let us all know in the comments below what your experience was, if you liked it, if you would never use it again. And if you've never heard of them, let me know if you will use them. Let me know if you will use them, if you will use a rent to own program after watching this video. Again, my name is RifleX. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you on the next one. Peace.